In this video series, we have been exploring practical tools for self-awareness that you can use in everyday life. In this episode, we will explore from reactivity to response, the pause practice for emotional overwhelm, returning to safety through the heart. Welcome back to Mindful Awareness, listening to the language of your inner world. When you feel emotionally flooded, angry, anxious, ashamed, disconnected, your nervous system has likely moved into protection mode. This isn't wrong or bad. It's simply your body's way of saying, I don't feel safe right now. The problem is, when we react automatically from this state, without awareness, we often reinforce old patterns of pain. We might lash out, withdraw, or abandon ourselves emotionally. This is what I call rewounding. It's reliving an old story rather than responding from the truth of your heart. This is how you live from your roadblocks instead of from your inner compass. But when you pause, even for one breath, you give your brain and your body time to shift from survival to connection. That's where healing begins. Neuroscience shows that when you take a conscious, slow breath, you activate the vagus nerve, which runs from your brainstem through your heart into your gut. This nerve is the main pathway of your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for calming your body and restoring balance. Every time you take a mindful breath, you are literally telling your body, I am safe. I am here. I can trust my heart again. Let's put this to practice. This practice is called heart-centered breath awareness to calm and connect. I invite you to pause. Wherever you are, stop for a moment. Allow your shoulders to soften. Invite your jaw to unclench. Invite in conscious breathing where you observe each inhalation through your nose on a 4 count. And you exhale and observe the exhalation on a 6 count. With each breath, imagine your heart softening, opening like a flower in sunlight. Begin to anchor the breath into your body, noticing your feet on the ground, feeling your spine supporting you, placing a hand on your chest and noticing it rise and fall. Invite in the phrase, in this moment, I am safe. Focusing on your hand on your heart, ask inwardly to your inner compass, what does love want me to know right now? Listen, not with your mind, but with your heart. Don't force an answer. Simply wait. From this place of grounded awareness, choose your next step. Maybe it's speaking gently. Maybe it's taking a time out and resting. Or maybe it's simply breathing again. This is the pause practice, a bridge between reactivity and peace, between fear and your heart's wisdom. The more you practice this, the more you'll remember to do it in everyday life when you're feeling moments of overwhelm. I invite you to sit with this practice for a minimum of 2 weeks. They say from a neuroscience perspective that when you practice something for 2 weeks in a row, it creates a neural pathway, and that strengthens the brain's ability to access that neural pathway when stressed. So the more you practice this, the more your brain will remember to do this when you're feeling overwhelmed. As always, I invite you to reflect. So take a moment to pause the video and grab your journal or some art supplies or put on some music and pause after each question. The first question is, what situations tend to activate my nervous system most strongly? How does my body feel after I take a conscious pause? How might my relationships change if I responded from my heart instead of from my pain? Reactivity is not a failure. It's a call for connection. When you pause and breathe, You are answering that call with love. Your heart, your inner compass, always knows the way back to safety. Through each mindful breath, you are returning your body, rewiring your brain, and remembering your true essence, which is peace, compassion, and presence. This is how you remember how to live in the present moment. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, it is such an honor to be with you and to guide you in these practices of rediscovering yourself. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe for more guided mindfulness practices and tools for emotional healing. You can also visit my website, blossomingheartwellness.com, and learn how to work with me, explore upcoming offerings, or join my waitlist for future programs. And my book, The Divine Within, Healing Ourselves to Heal the World, expands on these practices, helping you bring the heart-centered awareness we explore here into your daily life. Remember, you are not your reactions. You are the awareness behind them. Every time you return to your breath, you come home to your heart. I'm sending you so much love and appreciation for where you are in your journey. You are never alone.